again. It's a new day. Wake up my soul. It's time to fly. Float on the winds and kiss the sky. The birds and flowers were made for you and me. I must be all I can be.
Hey. A pleasant good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, every single one of you out there. Good to see you this morning. You're up and about really early. Oh my goodness, I love to see that. Rise and shine, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you guys. Good morning to you, Andrea Ballard, Jerry Collado, Hendrickson Andrews, Rosemary Chady. Good morning to you, Liline. Good morning to you as well. Corette Clark, Astra De Silva, Madeline Chase. Oh boy, good morning to every single one of you out there. Good to be joining you this midweek. It is Wednesday, and usually, as I say, as soon as we touch down on Wednesday, bow, just like that, the week ends. It's like we didn't even have a Thursday. That's just how it goes. It just flies. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for sticking with us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your great support. This morning, we're going to be having a wonderful topic. We're going to be looking at improving with technology. And we have a young man that is well capable and has a lot of experience dealing with technology. And you will hear a little bit more about him in just a little while. All right. So he would be talking to us about improving with technology. Sometimes, as times improve, as things improve, we kind of stay back because we're not accustomed to it, and we think that it is stuff for young people. No, technology is not for young people. Technology is for the world. We're in the age of technology, and if we want to stay into the Stone Age, and we'll be left behind. If you want to get information out there, then trust me, you'll write a letter. Your letter may or may not reach. That's what we're talking about. And if it might reach about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks or even 7 months after you write the letter. Now we're in the age of technology, so we got to learn to do things like emails. We got to learn to move with the times. All right. So it's not just about old people and young people and this kind of stuff. No. Technology is for everybody. We have to learn to make use of it to the benefit of ourselves and the church and and our work. All right. So we're going to be looking at improving with technology. We're all about living a better life, and we're going to be dealing with that this morning. All right, so guys, I hope you're ready to rumble. Hope you're ready to go. And this morning we're going to be starting out the way we usually start, that is by giving God praise and thanks in form of songs. We're going to be singing some songs this morning. All right, let's start with this one. Hope you're ready to rumble. Hope you got your cup of tea and you're good to go. Let's start with this one. My only hope is you, Jesus. My only hope is you. From early in the morning to late at night, my only hope is you. Come on. All that I need is you, Jesus. All that I need is you. From early in the morning to late at night, all that I need is you. Listen, say my only hope is you, Jesus. My only hope is you. From early in the morning till late at night, my only hope is you. Yeah, from early in the morning till late at night, my only hope is you. My only hope is you, ladies and gentlemen, is God. We have to consistently give praise and thanks to God. Consistently. When I look at myself, and I see how much, I go forward, and then I do things contrary to the will of God. I see sometimes how much, I'm disobedient, how much I'm lacking in faith. Sometimes when I look at myself, I say, wow, that's really not it. That's really not the way to go. God would have done so much for us to live a better life, and we got to do that. We must do that, live a better life. And so one of my things is this: first thing in the morning, got to give thanks. You just got to give thanks. And that is what I'm encouraging the world to do. Just give thanks. No matter who you are, no matter what you got, just give thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Come on, give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Come on. And oh, let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Come on. And oh, let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks. If you miss me from singing down here, you can find me nowhere. Just come on up to bright glory. Come on, I'll be singing up there. Well, I'll be singing up there, up there. I'll be singing up there, up there. Just come on up to my glory. I'll be singing up there. And if you miss me from loving down here, you can find me nowhere. Just come on up to bright glory. I'll be loving up there. Well, I'll be loving up there. Come on, I'll be loving up there, up there. Just come on up to bright glory. I'll be loving up there. 2 wings to veil my face. Come on, 2 wings to veil my feet. 2 wings to fly away, and the world can't do me no harm. Oh, 2 wings to veil my face. 2 wings, come on, to veil my feet. 2 wings to fly away, and the world can't do me no harm. I'm in the way, the bright and shining way. I'm in the glory land way. Better sing with me this morning, telling the world that Jesus saves today. Well, I'm in the glory land way, and oh, I'm in the glory land way. Hey, we're singing, I'm in the glory land way. See, heaven is narrow and the way groweth wherefore I'm in the glory land. Right. Good to see you on the session, Michelle Hooper and Patsy Kassoon. Good to see you guys. Alice Solomon, all the way from St. Lucia. Big up to every single one of you. Let's sing this one. Goodbye world, goodbye world. Sing with me. I stay no longer with you. Goodbye pleasures of sin. Yeah, I stay no longer with you. I've made up my mind to go God's way the rest of my life. I hope you made up your mind. I've made up my mind to go God's way the rest of my life. Goodbye world, sing goodbye world, goodbye world. Oh, I stay no longer with you. Goodbye pleasures of sin. Yeah, I stay no longer with you. I've made up my mind to go God's way the rest of my life. I've made up my mind. I've made up my mind to go God's way the rest. Come on, sing with me. I've made up my mind. I've made up my mind to go God's way the rest of my life. The rest of my life. I've made up my mind to go God's way the that, let's sing one more song. We'll sing one more song, and then we'll invite our guests to come on and present on improving with technology. We got to improve with it. We got to make use of technology in the church as we go on in our lives, with our family, to connect with people, to do our jobs more effectively, guys. We better improve with technology, and we'll bring on our guests in just a while. All right, guys? So let's sing this one final song, and then we'll go on to that. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Come on, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Yeah. Lord, we lift up your name with a heart filled with praise. And be exalted, O Lord my God, Hosanna in the highest. Give him glory, glory, sing glory, singing glory to the King of Kings. Well, we're singing glory, sing glory, singing glory to the King of Kings. Oh, we're singing, Lord. We'll lift up your name, oh, with my heart filled with praise. Be exalted, O Lord my God, Hosanna in the highest. Oh, we're singing, Lord, we come on, lift up your name with hearts filled. Come on, hearts filled with praise. So be my God, now Hosanna in the highest. All right. I hope you had a good time with those songs, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope the blood started running through your veins. Well, at this point in time, if you like, you can pull a little pencil and a little notepad, because you might be getting some information here that you want to take somewhere else or to someone else. It's really good stuff to be poured out here this morning, and I want to take the moment to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the man himself, Gyasi Ambrose. That's what we're talking about. Good morning to you, my man, Gyasi. What's happening, bro? How you doing this morning?
I'm great, Leo. I'm great to be on. Thanks for having me on this morning.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Good to have you, bro. Good to be seeing you this morning. I mean, you're a man I know that is versed in the area of technology, IT, that kind of stuff. And I'm really happy to have you being able to speak to the audience this morning to help them understand how important it is to improve with technology, to make use of what we have and the way life is going, the age that we're living in, and, to just be as effective as possible by using what we have available to us. All right, so just before we go on, just say a little bit about yourself. Tell the people a little bit about yourself, and what you're about, what you do. Talk, just let the people know a little bit about Gyasi Ambrose this morning now.
Well, not a problem whatsoever. So again, good morning to everyone logged on now and possibly in the future. My name is Gyasi Ambrose. I'm 33 years old this year. Yeah, I'm getting quite old, seeing some grace coming in there. I've been a member of the Lord's Body since 1999. I hail from the small town of Valencia in Trinidad and Tobago. My background professionally has been in electrical engineering and project management. However, I've always had a passion and the ability to develop software programs, websites, apps. So I've always been in the IT field. So I continue to study, continue to learn, got qualifications from Project Management Institute. I'm working right now at our electricity companies in the procurement department. So I'm mixing the technology with procurement, but I've always loved to use technology as a tool to improve not only my efficiency or effectiveness, but the organizations and more particularly the church. So over the years at the congregation where I worship, Arima, I've always sought to push us to use more technology, to use the tools so that we could be more effective in producing good fruit. So that's me in a nutshell.
Wow, wow, wow. You know, the thing about it is, you know, along the lines, we have been seeing the signs. We have been seeing, you know, that wait, you know, life is really looking as though it is heading that direction, you know, but we really haven't been hacking into it. And then boom, COVID just come strike and like, wait now, we have no choice. We have to learn this thing is now or never, you know. And you know, sometimes that's just we just have to learn and be pushed in that way, you know, and just abrupt like that when we could have been, you know, gradually getting into it and learning it all along. But nonetheless, we are here and we are ready to go, and you can take it away. Really appreciate you taking the time to come on and share with us. You can take it away at this time, and if you would like to share screen or anything, you can go right ahead.
Okay, no problem. Thanks very much, Leo. So I love the reference that you made there with technology and COVID-19 because as we would have seen that since March 2020, in most cases, well, in Trinidad and Tobago, we saw a lot of congregations move toward online worship services, online streaming services. And if you look back before 2020, I would dare say 2019, 2018, you would be hard pressed to find either YouTube channels or Facebook pages of congregations in Trinidad and Tobago. And Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all these platforms have been around way before the COVID 19 pandemic. However, we have not been fully utilizing those platforms. We stuck to traditional media such as television programs, radio programs, which are good and needed because they target a specific demographic or segment. However, we have sat on this wonderful resource of the internet, of tools such as YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, and we have just allowed others to use it where we could have benefited. Because if we believe that we have the truth and it's so wonderful, it would be remiss of us to not share it, to not want to go out there to share it with others in the best possible format. So today I just wanted to briefly touch on using technology as a tool in fulfilling our mandate as the church. Now, technology is a tool. Technology is not the solution, it's not the end result. And that's one of the key things I always tell persons when I do consultations in work professionally and also as a side job. I always ask persons to not think of their website as the solution to making their business the best thing possible. Don't think of once I have a mobile app, once I have a Facebook page, once I have a YouTube account that yes, I'm going to get all the sales. These things, these platforms, they are just tools. And technology is similar to money. See, money is a tool. You know, Jesus warned us about being a slave to money. In fact, money should be a slave to us. And I remember one of my favorite books, The Richest Man in Babylon, the author makes mention of that principle that money is supposed to be a slave to us. It's supposed to work for us, and its children is supposed to work for us, and its children's children. Now, I'm not advocating human slavery. It's just the principle that money should not be our master. And similarly, technology should not be our master. See, as we seek to implement technology into the church, into the operations, we must remember that we need to always be focused on Christ. So we must be Christ centered, spirit led, and technology enabled. So I'll repeat that. We must be Christ centered, spirit led, and technology enabled. We must use technology to fulfill our mission, which is simply to reach, to seek, and save the lost through the gospel message of Jesus Christ. And we must use technology in getting that message out there, but also internally as the congregation in how we do things. There may be ways we are doing things now that may be keeping the work back. For instance, we may want to fulfill a mission in another country. But because of how we do things, it may be difficult for us to mobilize persons to keep account of what we're doing, to properly track what we're doing, and to see it and visualize it. And that's probably where technology could come in. So the key thing, and the first thing, the principal thing is that there must always be a vision. The vision is tied to our mission, which is to save souls, and technology is just a tool to fulfilling that vision. So it's simply a tool. It's meant to serve us and not the other way around. I've seen instances where people try to implement technology, they implement all these changes, for instance, it's online worship, and they neglect to consider the human aspect. Technologies are changed with COVID-19, the implementation of online worship. It has been a change, and change is difficult for many persons. Change is hard, but within that change, there comes the leadership to build relationships with person, to show them the vision and to show them how implementing online worship, for instance, is going to help fulfill that vision. So technology is a tool that should be used to serve us, not us serving technology. So my three key areas of focus this morning, I'm not going to be very long, is really on the area of visibility, connectivity, and productivity. Productivity, connectivity, and visibility. And those are the three areas that I want to share with you today that I think we can start to implement more technology to help fulfill our mission of saving souls. Now, in terms of visibility, this may be the area that most of us are accustomed to. Under visibility, we see technology being used to broadcast our worship services or Bible classes, any events, and this is a key area. Now, many congregations, from what I've seen surveyed, they use either Zoom and they use most likely OBS Studio. So it's a free software to, make the stream look a bit more professional. Some congregations use services such as Restream or StreamYard, and they use those services to either broadcast to one or more social media platforms. So, for those taking notes, you have a few options here. You can use Zoom and broadcast to Facebook or YouTube directly through Zoom, or you can use a service like Restream or StreamYard, and you can then broadcast to multiple platforms at once. Another key area in terms of the worship broadcast, so it's not just the streaming, but the equipment. So, and it's something that even where I worship, we're guilty of. We spent money on getting the streaming service down, but the equipment itself is very important. I saw Leo did a video sometime earlier this year or last year where he spoke about having a quality microphone. And the audio is one of the key things in any stream. Nobody likes to listen to a stream where the audio is choppy, the speaker is sounding muffled, they're not clear. Everyone wants to be visually and audibly stimulated. And on the matter of visually stimulated, the camera itself is important. So investing in good equipment is important for the broadcast arena. And there are many equipment on Amazon.com. A simple Google search would show you some tutorials where persons in other countries who have been through this area already in terms of setting up their broadcast have given tutorials on, okay, these may be the best camera systems to get as you're starting up, and then you can advance to others. So you don't have to go to buy the most expensive one time, because again, technology is just a tool. It's not our end result. It's not our main purpose. So within the context of purchasing equipment, you have to look at your budget. You have to look at what you want to do. And based upon that, you can then purchase the right equipment for your needs at that time, with the idea to always scale up as better comes along. In terms of visibility, we have social media outreach. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, few congregations utilized Facebook. They rarely had Facebook pages or Facebook groups, few on Instagram. We have TikTok as another platform that's very popular. And of course, we have YouTube. Now, having a page or a channel is really just the first step because that just puts you there. But using these platforms to fulfill our mission should be the key aim. So I want to encourage those who are in charge of running these Facebook pages, these Instagram pages, to start to look at the insights. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, they all provide insights. And what do I mean by that? It shows you the statistics on your posts, on your videos. So you can see, okay, when I post this type of image at 11 a.m., I'm able to see that it's mainly middle-aged women or middle-aged men from Uzbekistan who view these photos. And maybe we can reach out to them. See, because the gospel message is not just for your own local area. With the internet, with your social media page, you're now hitting the entire globe and looking at the analytics, looking at your posts, figuring out when is the best time to post, when you'll get the most likes, the most shares. Those are the key areas of social media. It's not just about having a page and posting content, but the content must lead to something. With the insights, you can see how many persons after viewing your post like your page. And then you can track how many persons who like your page actually watch your online worship. You can then track how many persons who watch your online worship actually comment on the online worship. From the comments, you can pull out your prayer requests. You can see over the past few years in January of every year, well, as we continue with the online worship, people always pray for financial blessings. Maybe it's because they spend all their money at the end of the year. So from that, you can then tailor your messages to either sermons about the wisdom of money management or even Bible classes about money management. And from that data of those who comment, those who view, those who like your page, you can then match it back to those who actually attend worship services in person, that is, and then those who become baptized. So, social media, the key purpose of social media is not just about posting, but it's about the data behind the post. And the last aspect of visibility is evangelism. Now, I separated the E because I wanted to make it look electronic evangelism. That's a key area of our visibility where technology enables us, as I said, to reach out to not just our local community, but also a worldwide community. And keeping that in mind, as I said, technology is just a tool. So our message, our how we craft our lessons must be done within the context that someone from some area in the world at some time that we don't know may see this video. They may see this presentation right now. And I must tailor my content that I inspire them, I uplift them instead of bringing them down because some things we see in Trinidad and Tobago that may be common, may be acceptable, may not be acceptable in other areas. So quickly, connectivity. So the second area is connectivity. Technology is a tool used to connect persons. The internet is a worldwide network of networks. But within using technology, as I said with social media, it allows us to connect with our demographics. It allows us to find out who are the people that are interested in what I'm saying. And then you can tailor your messages to build that audience, or you can even tailor your messages to grow a new audience. Technology is a tool that I love it with the online worship because persons who before could not attend physical worship before COVID, the elderly, the very sick, the shut-ins, they are now able to view the worship service, to be a part of the Bible classes, to see members that they have not seen. And I encourage those who are doing streaming to not just focus on the speaker, but when you return to physical worship, if you can get a camera system that captures the entire auditorium, or when you're having Bible classes to show everyone in the audience so that those viewing online feel a part of the community. And that's where the tool comes in to connect us, even though we're physically apart. And in terms of technology being a tool to connect, we can build partnerships. With technology, we're not just limited to having only island wide fellowships. we can have a Caribbean-wide fellowship. So we had the annual Caribbean lectureship online this year. We can even expand it to build networks and communities with congregations around the world. So technology should be looked at in that aspect because we are all one body. There's one Lord, one God, one Father of all salvation. We are all one. So technology is a tool to build that connectivity. And finally, productivity. So this is a key area of using technology. As I said before, many times we think of technology just about worship service streaming or online Bible class or having a social media page. But how can we use technology to make our congregation more effective? For instance, are we properly collecting data on our members, not to spy on them, but to understand them? Technology can be used as a platform to create a Google Forms survey to get information on members' attendance. When we log that in one database, we're easily able to visualize it using Excel or creating charts. And then we can use that information to further tailor our programs and to reach out to members that we need to reach to. And of course, learning platforms. So for those who have children, you would know that there's Google Classroom. Many persons did not know that existed before. For those who have maybe attended universities, you would know about online learning management systems such as Moodle, which is free and can be implemented by a congregation or even the Trinidad School of Preaching. And these learning platforms allow us to place content online, to edit it easily, and to allow persons to access that content at their own timing and their own pace. So no longer we need to wait until we have Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday for Bible class. You can access your content through your congregation's website, their learning platform at any time. So if you want to go back on a lesson on forgiveness, you can sign up for that course and go through the material at your own pace and convenience. And when persons log in, tying back to the first point, the congregation, those managing this platform can see the data as to which members subscribe to which courses and then which courses are more popular. Persons can then request courses so the congregation learns to grow by getting the information. And of course, finally, digitalization of church administration. Now, that fancy word digitalization is just simply means using technology, digital data, and resources to make our processes more efficient. When I speak about digitalization of church administration, I'm really focused on the back end. So there are a lot of things that many members don't know need to be done for the congregation to run efficiently. There are bills to be paid, there may be wages to be paid, there may be benevolence funds that need to be sent to persons. We need to keep track of our inventory. We need to purchase material at the right time. All of these administrative things can be better done through the use of technology. So there are free programs that the church can use to manage its accounts so that members can get probably quarterly or annual reports emailed to them. There are programs that manage our inventory, that we can keep track of our benevolence programs to see which communities we are targeting, who is getting the resources, and if it was done in a timely manner. So all of these aspects is what technology can be used to help our congregations grow. So as I conclude, key thing, technology is a tool. It is not good, it is not evil. It all depends on how we use it. At the end of the day, we're called to be Christ centered, spirit led, and technology enabled congregations. And we can use technology to improve our visibility, to improve our connectivity, and of course, to improve our productivity because we all want to bear good fruits unto salvation. Thanks so much, Leo. I hope that I provided some content and some knowledge that can help others to grow and enhance their mission. Of course, um, if there are any questions, Leo, you can always email it to me and I can reach out to the persons if they need any assistance. They can email me at gyasi1@hotmail.com, and I'll be happy to, connect with you and share my thoughts, and we can share our thoughts to learn and grow together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the technical difficulty that I'm having here this morning. I just want to say thank you so much to Gyasi. Gyasi did an excellent job in presenting on the topic improving with technology. Improving with technology. All right. We're just having a little technical difficulty. Everything just seemed to, I don't know what went wrong. Everything just seemed to collapse. With these same technology, we have some of these issues coming up, but that is just how we have to learn to cope with these things and put things in place for it. So I'll be trying to sort this out after we're completed, but I just want to say thanks again for you guys joining us and for Gyasi presenting on this topic, improving with technology. All right, so thank you everyone. I pray that God continues to bless you, and I pray that you guys would have a wonderful time using this information and building towards betterment, because we're only trying to improve, and with this technology, that is what we're going to do. We're going to improve. All right, so thanks everyone. May God bless you. I'm still able to get back on and close the show, and I really appreciate you guys, your support, you guys sticking around till the end. All right, so may God continue to bless you, and we pray that you will have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a great day. Take care. God bless. Into my heart, into my heart, come into my heart, Lord Jesus, come in today, come in to stay, come into my heart, Lord Jesus. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you. We love you. Bye-bye.